Warning, listening to the Go On podcast could cause lots of mental trauma. Stuff like you would start dreaming about your wife becoming a pig or there's a gorilla coming to your house or something. So just take that in mind when you listen. Alright, enjoy.
Podcast. Smodcast.
Don't say that. You can't say that.
Can't say Smodcast.
Podcast!
Podcast. It's not a Smodcast.
Hello and welcome. This is Go On Podcast. Today is Wednesday, September the 12th. It's 8:08 p.m. We did better than last week.
We sure did.
And he started with an accent that's
Almost
like,
on time.
just disappeared
Just
slowly.
disappeared right
It,
now
like,
when I
dissipated.
realized I was doing it. There it is again.
So what's the reason for your accent this week?
Well, we have a visitor on the show this week. You were in town from...
Well, I've been in Canada for about a few years, but I'm originally from Bazak.
And your name?
Dr. Ivan Onsberger.
Ivan Onsberger. And you just wandered in off the street, I guess?
That's
or?
right. I thought that I heard, podcast was going on in the basement, so I wandered in and I thought I'd check it out.
Oh, and do you have? Are you promoting something this week? You're a doctor of some sort. What are you a doctor of?
Well, I don't have like PhD because I was born to be. So
No.
I just do whatever the situation calls for. If somebody's like having dreams about dirty stuffs, then I talk to them that way. Or if they have like cut on their finger, then I go
Okay.
find Band-Aid. So that's whatever, I'm like Dr. Quinn except with penis.
Dr. Quinn, penis woman.
That's right.
That's right. Okay, everyone.
Check it out, man. Check out my penis.
We also no, not yet, not yet.
All right.
Kyle, we have Kyle Turner on the show this week as well. He's back.
Back.
Back. Galen, that's you. Galen, how are you?
There. I am okay.
You're good.
Yeah, that's it. I'm all right.
Ominous.
I'm not.
What's the worst thing that happened to you this week?
Okay.
Okay. We should play this game. Who had the worst?
All right.
The worst week. What
It's
was the
not too
worst?
terrible, but
what was the
it's-
worst thing? The worst instance that happened to you this week?
It's not spectacular, but I parked under a tree today, and my car is now more bird poop than car. And it's kind of embarrassing, but I can't afford a car wash. So
Where did you park it? What I always
There's-
wonder about that, like cars that are completely covered in shit. Like, where do you park that makes it so shitty?
My street has a lot of trees, and apparently it's poop day for birds. Someone's been feeding them
Is it
something.
the trees or is it
It's the trees.
where? I always wonder about that. Like, what if you can't you like paint your car a certain color?
Goddamn
Different colored
trees.
cars get different amounts of shit.
You should paint
Doctor?
your bird
You're
shit
done.
white
Shit white.
with a little bit
with
of
flecks of
yellow,
brown
and that's
and, yeah.
right. You've got the color. It's like
Stucco.
a spackle or
Yeah,
Yeah,
something.
stucco your car.
But it's there now. Why would it? That's
Stucco
really not a time
over it.
saver.
If they shit on it, then it's no big deal because you're just like, thanks for the touch up.
Okay, all right. That makes a lot of sense, I guess.
It's just always blending in. You'll never get a nick.
Check it out.
All right. I'll
Kyle,
take
what's
that
the worst thing that
advisement.
happened to you this week?
After hearing that story,
Do you have anything worse than that?
comparably, I'm on my,
Can you beat
I
that?
think, 17th day in a row of solid work.
Oh,
Wow.
You trooper.
That's pretty good.
No weekend.
Nope. Did a buying trip. Of a Kind is launching our first fall collection.
Where'd you go?
All over the world. So that's why it took 17 days.
Oakland? I heard.
Oakland.
Are you going to Oakland?
Always go to Oakland.
What's in
It's very
Oakland?
welcoming.
Why Oakland?
Everyone says welcome.
Really?
Welcome to Oakland. Bitch.
That's not a thing.
That sounds terrible.
I had a
sound
fine
terrible.
week. It
You're
was
the
fine.
winner. You did it.
Jim?
I walked in. Well, I thought of this whole thing today, but it happened right after I walked in the bathroom, and there was a warehouse worker. That's a terrible term, but he was a guy with a jumpsuit on, and he had just taken a huge shit, like right in the one stall, and and he was sitting there like scrubbing his hands, like just like meticulously getting
Ew.
over every inch of his hands because something horrible. Like it's not like he fucking killed a hooker in
Maybe
there.
he ran out of toilet paper.
Something happened. No, there was still toilet paper in there because I went right after him and the seat was still warm.
But
and I
some-
sat there and was like, "Oh, this is
Sometimes,
what
like
can I do?"
if you eat too much grass, like my dog does, your poop can get stuck, and you need your owner to either pull it out.
He's not a dog. He just works in the warehouse.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like that could be why.
Doctor?
I say that it's all about his employer or owner, whatever you want to call him. If he was walking him and making sure that he's fed and not eating like the basic food groups, then, he wouldn't be making monster plops that he would have
Right.
to, scrub his hands like that.
Well, it's like a socioeconomic shit that he took, right?
It's like his inner child escaped out of his asshole.
Yeah, and he's only been eating Slim Jims for like
That's
6
right.
years.
Slim Jims and chocolate.
It's a match made in heaven.
That's right.
You know, step into a chocolate Slim Jim.
Why not?
What was your worst?
What was the
thing?
worst,
Yeah.
Doctor? What was the worst?
Well,
that happened?
as a matter of fact, somebody parked too close to my storm window, so I've had no light in my apartment for 2 days now.
You live in a storm window?
I live in a basement apartment,
Okay.
and I've got one window that gives me my source of light.
Yeah.
And some jickus parked his pickup truck right by my storm window.
Chickus, yeah.
That's right. And I was like, check it out, man. I can see in my apartment. And he just gave me finger.
That's not a good thing here.
No.
It's Toronto, man. In Bazak, you would get a basket of berries and an apology. But here, they're just like,
Really? Balzac sounds like a nice
hey,
place.
Bazak is a nice country. But, apart from the war,
Yeah.
then everything is great.
You're
Yeah.
at a war there.
Oh, there's a war going on currently.
Yeah.
They keep it hush-hush, though. There's
Yeah.
only like 13 people on each side.
Oh, yeah. What's it over? What's the war over?
I think it's over who controls the TV set.
Well, there's only like what?
It's a very small country.
26.
That's right. They refuse, the UN refuses to recognize it as country.
Yeah.
We're like, come on, check it out, we're a country. And they're like,
Yeah.
no, you're like village. And I'm like, country, village. They have me go to the UN and discuss.
You're the UN ambassador.
Well, if they would allow it, yes. Then I
UN
would be.
ambassador.
I try,
Yeah. That's a pretty good resume, Doctor. UN ambassador.
Not too bad. It's,
It's a day job.
hey, right on.
Well, it's awesome that we can have you on the podcast. this
It's
week.
great to be here. It's because it's really dark right now in my apartment, so it's
Really?
really nice, really bright.
It's really bright in here. We have.
Although there are no windows in
No,
here.
It is basement, so it's like home away from home, but it's like
two
luxury.
light bulbs. 2 light bulbs, right? I mean,
That's 2 more than what I've got.
there you go.
So-
Living in the dark.
I
you gotta,
regret looking at those light
the
bulbs.
light sometimes. Galen, what are the rules of this weird podcast that we're on?
Rules.
There are no rules.
Well,
I don't even know how we do this part anymore.
in theory, someone may ask a scenario. It has happened before. It may happen again. And then we're going to do our best to answer it. And see where we go from there. At some point, I'm going to spin the cock wheel. And,
Cockwheel.
yeah, the cock wheel.
Oh, cockwheel. Things always changing. Things always changing.
And, we'll talk. We'll have some fun. We'll have some laughs. We'll do some hugging later.
What
We'll
kind of hugging? Personal hugging?
A little bit. We'll start off
A
personal.
little low hip?
A little bit.
Yeah.
See where the mood takes us.
All right.
Should we all leave?
No, you should stay.
Are you guys?
Should
just-
I get the candle?
Yep.
All right.
Let's get the candles out. Galen, what are we gonna do first here? What's
I'm gonna drink my water. Okay, I have one scenario. This is it.
pass the bucket around? Shake it up.
Passing
Shake it, shake it,
the
shake
bucket.
the bucket.
Fuck yeah.
This is where.
Oh, there's only one in here.
Hey, ooh.
I'm
Don't
glad
miss
I
it.
did not pee on that when I came in here.
No, that's not the wash. We have a washroom. We can make that available for you.
Don't drink that beer over there.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. All right.
This is inspired by something I looked at upstairs while I was thinking of ideas. It's based on Hop on Pop, but you are a young and up and coming Dr. Zeus. Zeus.
Is this?
Zeus.
How would you say that? Can you say Dr. Seuss?
Do you know Dr. Zeus?
Dr. Zeus.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's
Uh,
close.
and you are hired to write a murder mystery book. Give us a sample.
Oh, sorry. So you're Dr. Seuss?
Yeah.
And you're writing a murder mystery?
Yes. I need a title and maybe 2 verses would be ideal. I don't want to push you too far.
Good, because this podcast is getting really like you're asking us questions where if we had the answer, we'd be millionaires. Like, write the perfect romance novel.
That's the next
All
one.
right, then.
Pretty much all I want is a rhyme about murder.
I would not put him in a box. I would not feed him to a fox. I would not chop him up into bits. I would not carve up little tits. I do not like to put people in concrete. Oh shit, why did I use concrete?
Pretty good.
Thank you.
That's what I'm
Pretty
looking
good.
for.
Pretty good.
So let's
What
get
was
more.
the title of that?
It was, this one was called Stab on Pop. It's like that. I don't know. I would never kill anyone, so I just want to make sure that everyone at home would never try that. Even though I said that, it's crazy. I didn't mean it. I'm afraid because people will sue, you know? They're like, oh, Dr. Ivan Osberger said on podcast to go and step people up, and then next thing you know, I am like getting jerked off by black men. And
You're like, yeah, Balzac's most wanted.
and
That's right.
That's not even the worst scenario. Getting jerked off
Getting
by a
jerked
black
off by
man.
black men.
That's
next,
right.
Next thing you know, I get a hand job out of it. So worth
But
every
they're like
murder.
really rough.
Oh,
No soft
a
hands.
chafe
right.
job.
You're
Yeah.
thinking like nice, sensitive one, but
With
it's not.
candles.
That's right, and maybe like Anne Marie music.
Yeah, there's no snowbird. No,
No.
snowbird in that scenario. No,
Too
okay.
bad.
All right. Who hopped on Pop?
You've
Did
never
Little
read.
Sister pop?
You've never read Dr. Seuss.
Pop
have you?
old Pop?
Who am I?
Who popped on Pop? Maybe there's a fox that popped on Pop. Pop on Pop.
Pop, pop.
Pop, pop.
You brought it back to pop, pop.
That's called Pop Pop.
You had me worried for a bit.
That sound
You-
more like rap song.
Kylie, got anything?
One stab, two stab, I stab, you stab. Brains on floor, out the door. Kill the wife with the knife.
Pretty good.
Oh. We
And that
actually,
one's
Rob,
called-
Rob is here. Is Rob going to play it all today, or is Rob just going to stand in the doorway looking ominous
I think he's going to giggle instead.
in his kitty sweater?
I'm just gonna giggle. I stand.
That's all I want. Giovanni's also in the room, but he's also a
Shout
quiet.
out to Gio. Shout out to Rob, my boy Rob.
What?
Kitty has claws.
Meow.
That's Catman. Catman.
Do you got anything,
I
Galen?
would not kill him with hornflingers. I would not kill him with bing bong dingers. Who's its, what's its, fliz its, butts its. Murder, murder.
Butts it.
I would like to point out that this is the most closest to Dr. Seuss because there's a lot of bullshit words in there.
Flibbity bibbity. I think it's also Red Hot Chili Peppers lyrics.
Oh, that's right.
Those are my 2 major inspirations in life: Dr. Seuss and Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I can
what I
tell
live
from the
by.
bandana.
Thank you. It's actually a buff. You can wear it in 29 ways. I chose
Oh.
one though, so
Just one.
Oh.
What the
It's a-
fuck's a buff?
it's a round piece of fabric, it's stretchy.
Really?
Yeah,
I've heard of
Buff.
those.
I've never heard of
I've
such
Circle
never heard of
scarves.
No.
Otherwise
yeah,
known as?
there's like one way is like the pirate. You wrap it back into a little thing at the back, and then there's like you wear as a face warmer or a neck warmer. It's a very versatile piece.
Have
of
you ever
fabric.
done it as like a
A pouch?
Klingon like war sash?
Was it
Like a
bandero?
snuggie?
Bandero?
Have you ever used it like a
Sure.
snuggie?
Yeah, like a snuggie.
Yeah,
Klingon
yes.
war
It
pouch.
does stretch over the whole body. It can be a onesie if I want.
Oh.
With just some clever alterations. It could be a hang glider. It could do.
Would it work as a parachute if you fell out of building?
There's a hole on one side. It would
Oh,
work.
damn it.
But
You would
it might
be fucked.
slow me down a bit.
You should try.
I'll do it. We'll go to the roof after.
Next week.
Video podcast. Dylan jumps off the roof and hopes to not die.
What was the best one? I think maybe you were Galen. I think
Let's rock paper.
But he
The
no,
doctor or
he put the
Galen here?
bullshit in.
Maybe
I'm
we
going to have
should,
to say
maybe we
that
should go to the impartial judges here.
Impartial
Gio,
judges.
Gio and Rob by combination vote. Gio.
Gio.
I like Ian's.
Ivan,
Sorry,
but
I
I'll
know
take
there's the
that.
bullshit words in there, but I still liked yours. It was a lot more
Alright.
gruesome, I think.
All right, thank you very much.
Rob.
I kind of like Kyle's.
Oh.
It was
Yeah.
no, that's good too.
But
They were all.
I did. They
they
were
were all-
all. They were all pretty good. I mean,
Mine
Let's-
wasn't.
let's go
Mine
to the-
certainly
no,
wasn't.
I'm not even
Boo.
considering you.
Yeah. No. Not in the running.
Kyle had some good flow. But they were very much like Dr. Seuss. I do like how Galen said murder, murder just at the end.
It really drove the point home.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote for Galen
Yeah.
like twice. So
Double vote.
We have